number 5 from the partial fractions worksheet, Unit 3, Day 3 worksheet from yesterday. Remember, this is a Jeopardy question. We know something was added to get this. I'm going to put these on in a different order because usually the term that's to the first, I like to put first. So a over x plus 1. And then the x plus 2 squared, remember that kind of messes us up. I'm actually going to need 2 fractions to cover that. One of them with x plus 2 squared and one of them with x plus 2 to the first. And it doesn't really matter which one you put first. Squared and not squared. Now I've got my problem set up. It was already factored, that's nice. But the double root thing meant there was a double fraction on the other side. Next, we'll multiply everybody by that original denominator. X plus 2 squared and x plus 1. Here's where mistakes are made. So be super careful. Almost nobody misses the left-hand side because it's always, you're multiplying by the denominator of the left-hand side. So the denominator goes away and you're left with 3x squared plus 14x plus 12. On the right-hand side is where we got to be real careful. So if I multiply all of this to the a term, the x plus 1's cancel. Again, I find it helpful to actually cover them up. They cancel. And so the only thing left with a is x plus 2 squared. And then we multiply it to the middle term. The x plus 2 squareds go away, cancel, and so the only thing left is x plus 1. And then with c, the last term, oops, I did something wrong. I'm off today. You guys got to call me on this before it happens. What's wrong? That should be x plus 2. Right, the x plus 1's already there. So 2x plus 2 is under B, 1x plus 2 under C. And now when we go to cancel, one of the x plus 2's will cancel, but one of them won't, and the x plus 1 is still there. Thank you. This is probably the step that is most missed. Making sure you cancel all the right pieces and line up everybody the right way. Because picking good values of x is usually not that hard. We'll pick negative 2 and negative 1. And it doesn't really matter what order we pick them in. And we may already know that that won't be enough. We'll have to pick one more. So 3 times 4 plus 14 times negative 2 plus 12. I'm going to start writing smaller and zooming in so I can make space here. On the other side, a times 0, so that's a good one, plus b times negative 2 plus 1, plus c times 0. Right? Once one of the factors is 0, it doesn't matter what else is going on. That term's wiped out. A term's wiped out. So negative b equals whatever this is. Let's see, negative 28 plus 24. Life on the edge here, doing way too much in my head. So I think b is equal to 4. Right, for negative 1, we get 3 minus 14 plus 12. Right, because I can substitute negative 1 and do a little math in my head, save me some space. 3 negative 14 plus 12 equals a times negative 1 plus 2 squared. So that one didn't go away, which means the other's better. Yep, b's gone. And c is gone as well because of that last term. So the only thing left is a times 1 equals 1. So a equals 1. Alright, and we're out of good values of x. This is why this one's frustrating or annoying or hard or however you want to phrase it. So I've got to pick one other value of x, no matter what it is. There's usually a good, or it's not a good pick in the sense that the others are good picks. But 0 is at least easy to work with. So I'll plug 0 in everywhere. And I can usually multiply, I can plug in 0 pretty easily and get my pieces. 2 squared, 1, and then 2 times 1. I don't know what c is, but I do know what a and b are, so I can plug those in, what I already know, to find c. 12 equals 4 times 1 plus 4 times 1 plus 2c. 12 minus 8 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. So c equals 2. Not done with the problem until you write the whole fraction, or the whole, however many fractions there are. So 1 over x plus 1 plus 4 over x plus 2 squared plus 2 over x plus 2. What a lovely problem. Took 7 minutes to do that problem. Of course, that was with me trying to go somewhat slow and explain as I went. So those problems take a while. I think there's only one of those on the test, but it is one of the more difficult ones. So make sure you're okay with, and more difficult, I mean the repeated factor thing.